What is up, it's your motherfucking boy, Sandra, back here with another video, and today we'll be reacting to a very unexpected romance manga. We need the manga recommendations, and we into romance, you feel me? If you're not into romance, you're lame. Why don't you like romance anime? Why don't you like romance books, nigga? Like, probably because you don't got no hoes, nigga. That's probably why. But let's get into this.
Running around in my head, sun's down. I think of you before I go to bed. In love, I swear that we ain't even never met. Ain't romantic, take back everything I said. Said I would never fall again, cause I'm a 3, you a 10. Should've said something you left. Now I'm lonely and depressed. I can't bear to send a text without the thought of you.
This is actually the most satisfying manga that I've caught up to, or at least one of them, with a wild twist right from chapter 1. And I'm sorry for the spam of constant diabetic material from just the pure amount of romance anime and manga that I keep recommending to you guys. Something that if you've been following my channel for long enough, you've probably already seen a short video of. But there's no way that 30-second video did this manga justice, let alone just how much the story has progressed since then. And well, I'm not seeing enough people recommend or talk about this beautiful piece of work. A story that somehow blends two certain genres which I don't feel like has been done often, considering those two genres are sports and romance. Obviously there are exceptions like Chihaya Furu, but a lot of the times one usually gets severely overshadowed by the other, especially for sports anime or manga, where the focus heavily shifts to the competitiveness, rivalry, dreams, improvement, friendship, and teamwork. But while
Right? Sports anime and manga, like sports anime I love, and nobody can tell me different. The top 2 best sports and anime manga are Hajime no Ippo and Aisho 21. If you don't know what Aisho 21 is or Hajime no Ippo, you're uncultured. Why don't you know what that is? What the hell? Like, come on, bro, do better, man. Like, I'm not making fun of you or discouraging you. Like, come on, take it, do some research on it. Check it out. It's a very good manga. You'll enjoy it. Even if you don't like football, even if you don't like boxing, it really gets you enamored into it. It's almost like I'm making my own recommendation video.
While this manga does shift the focus just a bit more towards romance and drama, it somehow manages to make a decent story on the sports side as well, without completely dominating the premise. And the focus isn't just one sport either, making the two genres work together to enhance the narrative between these amazing cast of characters that I've just grown to love, adding more motive to what makes them do what they do, allowing to build a unique circumstance that gets you hooked right from the start, especially the main couple, well, not yet couple, which you really can't help but cheer for throughout the entire manga and their emotional journey. The story of two individuals, a badminton player and a basketball player, thrown into an interesting situation with a twist that kicks off the premise with just the right amount of curiosity and beautiful artwork that baited me into reading this in the first place. It's called
I ain't gonna lie, a badminton anime. That might go hard for real, like, if you really think about it. Like, cause like, even like the soccer, you know what I'm saying, your basketball anime. Best basketball anime, by the way, is not Kuroko no Basket. If you think that is, you're absolutely wrong. You're wrong. Your opinion's wrong. It's your opinion, but it's wrong. But it's your opinion. The best basketball anime is actually Slam Dunk. And if you think otherwise, it doesn't matter. Suck that shit up.
Nobody fucking cares. You thought I agree with you? Nobody fucking cares, nigga. You hear me? Nobody cares. You hear me?
Ao no Hako, or Blue Box.
Chuyện vô dân quá. Mày coi chừng mày chết vậy.
Starting straight off the bat with one of our main characters, Taiki Inomata, studying in a school with a huge sports program and loves badminton, hoping that one day he can reach the nationals,
like
and his awkward
he did that, does the animated panels. Like that's so hard. Like, I fuck with it. Yo, if y'all make it to the end of the video, y'all gonna be excited to see what I did for y'all. I did a animation for y'all. That's gonna be my new outro. I hope y'all enjoy it. But enough about me. Back on the podcast.
You know what's crazy? This is good, bro. This is good. but why not put this energy into a job or something? Like,
crush on Chinatsu Kano, a girl that plays basketball and is a star on the team, who he sees practicing every day early in the morning with a growing sense of admiration. Someone that just by watching her also makes Taiki want to work just as hard, and also well wanting to ask her out. Romantic feelings not just there because she's cute or beautiful, but out of respect for her as an athlete as well. Setting the base for this premise, which shows my point how it manages to tangle the idea of sports and romance together. Both of them having the most adorable interactions throughout the story. Their innocent banter that will make you want to sleep on the highway, and heartfelt discussions that really make you cheer for the both of them. Not just in the aspect of, hey, get together already, but also their respective efforts and their love for their sports. They feel like real people who have their own ambitions and don't skew the story towards some unrealistic standard of romance. Until the crushing news from Taiki's mom, who by the way used to be teammates with Chinatsu's mom, that Chinatsu's family is moving away much to his despair. Right after hearing this, running straight to where she practices, not to tell her that he likes her, but to tell her that all that effort that she's put in, the tears, the sweat for her love for basketball, has to mean something, and that she can't just move away without seeing things through, only to realize she's not actually going but just her parents, much to his embarrassment. And that's not where it stops. The story just takes off from there, throwing our two characters in a twist and a complicated yet funny situation, which I'll let you guys find out for yourself.
Which is true. Like, I do, but I don't get all the those. Like, I never like talk to multiple girls or date multiple girls because I feel like that's too much on you. They don't. You're stressing yourself out. So like, cool, I would never do that in my life because I'm not a lane. You feel me? I feel like how many people that do that is broken. It's not even that I'm broken or not broken. I think.
I give up. I see no point in living if I can't be beautiful.
Like, if I see something weird, like, that happened to me, like, with a weird message, it's weird, that's only happening, I'll say that, but I know for a fact that, like, somebody else got it late or somebody got it, you feel me? I actually probably got it late, like, maybe it's probably fucking right now. Absolutely. I would highly disappointed, and I never like getting mad. I feel like getting mad is usually, but looking at it with disappointment and disgust, that's gonna make you feel sometimes. You just handle it calmly.
It's a huge first chapter and do give it a read. It's filled with heartwarming moments, and again, just like with Kaoru Hana wa Rintosaku or The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, one of the things that drew me in to try out this manga a few months ago was because of the art. Genuinely breathtaking how so many panels can instill just the right emotions and energy, and leans more towards the conventional shoujo manga art style, with the big eyes and pupils and really detailed hair and face lines like blushes, despite being a shonen story. Screw demographics, to be honest, a good story is a good story. At the end of the day, it's just really hard to not stop reading and take a breather to appreciate so many of the panels. Aside from that, just from the artwork alone, I kind of want to see how they would adapt it into an anime if they ever do. This is something I can imagine KyoAni or Kyoto Animation doing with their style, or even Studio Cloverworks, who if you didn't know is responsible for My Dress Up Darling. And just like with Oshinoko, one can hope to see the involvement of Kappe aka Kanna Hirayama, but that's just me getting ahead of myself, but who knows. The only thing I see wrong with the series is that sometimes it ends up with the wrong target audience. For some reason, I always see people complain about it not having enough focus on sports, or not having enough focus focus on being a fluffy rom-com that will make your heart melt on every chapter. It's neither but also both, and this mix of drama and awkwardness to make its own atmosphere and narrative. Although the side characters can be annoying at times, you can appreciate it for being its own thing, especially since it started from a one-shot. So to make it a proper series, you kind of have to drag some stuff on. But regardless, it stole the heart of many manga readers, including myself, that follow it to this day, especially with its recent developments, which I'll let you guys find out for yourself. All in all, I love this manga and would love to see it getting more traction. And do let me know what you guys think of it if you plan on picking.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all boys. Peace.